According to reports, the Steelers-Bills game has been postponed due to weather until 4:30 Monday afternoon. This ahead of so many reports of the NFL not changing this football game. Welcome back to Mike Drop Sports, everybody. I'm Jason. Let's talk about what just happened, what just got put out that I just seen. I just uploaded a video and I was absolutely confident that the NFL would not suspend this game or not try to change this game for any reason. However, I was absolutely dead wrong. The NFL moves this game till Monday. What does this mean for both teams? I think it equals the playing field. I think that this game was really playing into the Pittsburgh Steelers' hands ahead of a really wintry game, a game where there was going to be a lot of snow, wind, and things of that nature. Now I think the playing field is a little bit more even. I think the Steelers are now going to have a little bit more offensive explosion to be able to compete in this football game. I think that it plays more into the Buffalo Bills' hands. I think the NFL probably is making a mistake here. I am all about safety. I want everyone to be safe. I want no one to be in jeopardy. However, I think this game should have been played. Maybe they are expecting more out of this storm than I initially have been reading, but we knew this was a chance. We knew that this could happen, and it's been talked about all week. Several people have pointed out that it was just snow, that it wouldn't happen, that it's just snow, leave it alone, who cares? But it seems to be that the NFL does care, and the NFL is moving this game till 4:30 p.m. Monday afternoon Eastern Standard Time. What do you guys think about this? I want you to put it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this game being moved. What you think is now going to happen in this game. Is this game a different game? Does this game become more lopsided one way or the other? I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. I really truly believe that this game was really truly playing into the Steelers' hands. I thought that it was really starting to be a great game for the Steelers and a game that they could really take control of with Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren. I still believe that to be true. I still feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be able to manage the game clock and time of possession and things of that nature. I still think the Steelers can do it, and I still think that this game will possibly be won by the Pittsburgh Steelers just because of that run game. Still, even without the weather. And who knows? It's Buffalo. It could still be snowy on Monday. Who knows? It could still be adverse weather conditions then. But I think a lot of Bills fans and a lot of people in Buffalo that support the Buffalo Bills and the Bills themselves, I think, are overlooking the Pittsburgh Steelers in many different ways. I think they are overlooking this game and thinking to themselves, we got it. Let's book our travel plans to Baltimore for next week. Let's get our hotels ready. Let's get everything ready to go play the Ratbirds in the divisional round. Well, I'm not so sure if I were the Buffalo Bills I would even do that now, even though the game has been moved, even though the conditions could be better. I still don't think that it is a surefire thing that the Pittsburgh Steelers lose this game. I still don't think that the Buffalo Bills are that much better than the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we'll see how this all plays out, guys. We'll see how it all unfolds in front of our eyes. Now we get an extra day to really analyze this game. The teams aren't really going to be adding anything new to the game plan, I don't think. I don't think the game plans change for either team. I think it's very late in the week. I just think it's an extra day of rest. But it's going to put both of these teams, whoever wins this game, it's going to put them up against the 8-ball a little bit here. Because whichever team wins this game is going to be at a disadvantage. They are going to have a lack of a day. They're going to lose a day in preparation, a day of rest ahead of a big divisional game, a big playoff divisional game, the divisional round, a game in which is going to mean so much, a game that you really can't afford to lose any time in terms of preparation, in terms of rest days for your players. I just think the NFL is really kind of messing up here. This really kind of throws a wrench into it. We've had so many delays. We've had so many postponements over the last several years with COVID and things of that nature. And now I think it's just become a little out of control on how much they move these things around. Maybe they should have took a bigger look at this at the beginning of the week and maybe consider the change earlier in the week. If you even had any thought in your head that this was going to happen if you were the NFL, I think you should have did it earlier. I think you should have allowed people to know this earlier, because there's a lot of money invested in this, guys, by the fan base, by the teams, by media personnel traveling to and from the game. There is a lot of money, TV money. There's so many things that are involved in this football game in terms of financial reasons why not to move it. And it's going to have a big backlash on the NFL, if you ask me. I think that this is going to prove to be a bad moment for the NFL, and I hate to see it. I hate to see it that it's happened now ahead of such an important game when there's so much momentum built up, so much anticipation for this game. Now we are going to be forced to wait over another whole day and another whole, like, to the afternoon, toward the evening time. And now this starts at 4:30 on a Monday. People are going to have a hard time getting home from work to be able to watch this game. It's going to cause a lot of issues. And again, guys, I want you to put in, and I want you to really sound off what you think of how the NFL has handled this situation. Does the weather seem like it's going to be bad enough that they should suspend it? We've went over all the scenarios. The last video, I just put it up. I literally just uploaded it. And I said, I don't think there is any way possible that this happens. And sure as shit, it's the NFL. And things change so fast. Things are just so off the wall anymore with this league. It's hard to predict what's going to happen. It's hard to really tell you what is going to exactly happen. Everybody in the media all week has said no, no, no. The NFL all week has said no, there's no chance we move this football game. And now here we sit Saturday afternoon and the game is moved. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It will keep people safe, and I am happy for that. And I applaud the NFL for that, thinking about safety for its fans, most importantly. Because the teams probably stay pretty close. They probably don't have a large commute, or they could get them there ahead of the storm to get them into the stadium and house them up in there for a little bit. But I think they are really thinking of the fan base, and I do applaud that by the NFL. But is this just too much, moving this game, and it's such an important game, and taking out elements of football that haven't been taken out before? Just because it's snowing doesn't mean that you should probably cancel it. I don't know. We've played many snow games. We've seen many games in the past go down to the wire because of the snow, and it equals the playing field. But now the NFL has taken that variable out, because why? They want to see high scoring. They want to see things of that nature, and I think that does play a role into it. I don't think fan safety and player safety is the only thing they're thinking about. I think they're thinking about ratings. I think they're thinking this game will suck if it's just a snow game. I don't know. I just think that there's other variables at play here too. I don't think it's all about safety, because the NFL is all about that guap and all about making that money. And it is what it is. The truth is the truth. So again, guys, the Steelers, Bills. I'm a little bit ahead of myself, thinking ahead to next week also. Steelers, Bills, Monday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time in Orchard Park at Highmark Stadium. The Steelers will take on the Buffalo Bills in what will be an extended Wildcard weekend for the NFL. Thanks for stopping through. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm Jason. This is Mike Drop Sports. Peace.